I loved the Stone Cold Steve Austin heel run.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I loved the heel persona Steve Austin had in 2001. It was entertaining, it was fresh, and it felt important. Regardless on how the heel turn affected ratings, it was still an important step for the company. It laid the groundwork for rising stars like Kurt Angle and members of the Alliance who were propelled to stardom after working with the Rattlesnake. The main reason why I loved this gimmick was because of how different it was. Watching Steve Austin playing the guitar and hugging Vince McMahon was like looking into a funhouse mirror. It was such a drastic change that it left the viewers scratching their heads in disbelief. The heel turn took place at the main event of WrestleMania 17, which, by the way, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock at that pay-per-view is one of my favorite matches of all time. But getting back to the subject, after a long, bloody battle with Austin and The Rock, the match was beginning to lean in The Rock's favor when Austin's arch-nemesis, Vince McMahon, came walking out to his signature strut. The audience was prepared for McMahon to come and try and screw Austin out of the championship in his hometown of Texas. This could not have been any further from the truth. What happened next rocked the minds of wrestling fans for years to come. McMahon, with no explanation, attacked The Rock, leading to a vicious beatdown by Steve Austin with the steel chair. "Austin sold out! Austin sold out! He sold his soul to the devil!" Dude, man, Jim Ross sold that moment very well on commentary. What would follow was several months of Austin and his new allies, Triple H and the rest of the corporation, running wild in the WWF, becoming the undisputed superpowers of the roster, screwing over the other stars and leaving their bodies broken in their wakes. Now, my favorite parts of his heel run was Austin and Angle, and Austin's time in the Alliance. Now, I am gonna bring this up again. The Invasion storyline was a terribly mishandled angle. It was one of the single most botched stories WWE has ever produced, but Austin made it somewhat tolerable, and that says a lot. Austin and Angle's promos backstage are some of the funniest and most entertaining promos I've ever seen. From them trying to compete with Vince McMahon's affection with their guitar battles, it was pure comedy gold. The heel run would continue until the conclusion of the 2001 Survivor Series. After losing the traditional elimination tag team match, McMahon attempted to strip Austin of his title and award it to Angle. Before he could, Ric Flair returned to the company, stating that he owned half of the WWF, and brought Austin down, who attacked Angle and McMahon before celebrating with Ric Flair in the ring, turning babyface once more. In conclusion, the heel run was different, and it was too different for most people. It left a large ratings drop for the company, and many people think it was a bad move by Steve Austin to request the turn, but I thought it was brilliant. A breath of fresh air to the Rattlesnake character. It was funny, dark, and different.
So what? No, I got it all.
What?
This time I got.
What?
Tonight's gonna.
What?
Whatever.